Turfgrass Fertility Practices, a short video presented by Colin Mackey. Fertility management practices are very important for the production of healthy, high-quality turfgrass. These practices are implemented in order to allow the turfgrass to receive the proper nutrients it needs to produce a productive, healthy crop. Picking a suitable species of turfgrass. It is important to pick a species of turfgrass that is suitable for the climate and soil type present. For example, if you plan to plant turfgrass in an arid climate, choose a species that is drought tolerant. Pick a species that has minimal nutrient and maintenance requirements. Soil sampling. Proper soil sampling should be conducted on the site to measure the nutrient levels and pH of the soil. 20 soil samples should be taken from each selected area at a uniform depth between 2 to 4 inches. This should be conducted once in the spring and then again every 6 to 8 weeks until the end of summer. Proper soil pH levels. Before planting or after cultivation, if needed, use lime or sulfur to get the soil pH to a desirable neutral level, around 6 or 7. Lime should be used to raise the pH and sulfur should be used to lower the pH. You'll only use a limited quantity of either so it doesn't burn the grass. Soil stabilization. During the turfgrass growing period, use straw, sod, or mulch to stabilize the soil. This holds the soil in place, preventing water and wind erosion, and reduces nutrient losses from the erosion. Fertilizer application. Apply small amounts of nutrients more often throughout the year, as opposed to a large amount applied less often. This allows the nutrients to more efficiently infiltrate the soil, with less being lost to runoff. When possible, use slowly available fertilizer. Avoid applying fertilizer before a storm event so fertilizer is not lost to runoff. Light irrigation can be used after fertilization to help nutrients infiltrate the soil. Frequent light irrigation is recommended to reduce nutrient losses from leaching and runoff. Nitrogen application. Nitrogen is needed in greater quantities than any other nutrient in turfgrass. Typically 1 to 1.5 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet should be added into the top 1 to 2 inches of soil before planting. Supplemental applications of nitrogen can be made throughout the year if plant growth is slow. Phosphorus application. Phosphorus should be applied to the top 1 to 2 inches of soil before planting. If the turfgrass is already established, phosphorus can be applied to the surface. Phosphorus usually only needs to be applied once a year. Excessive phosphorus can interfere with the uptake of other nutrients, so be careful not to over-apply. Potassium application. Potassium is usually found in adequate amounts in less than sandy soils, which are much more prone to potassium leaching. If there is a potassium deficiency, small frequent applications should be made, applying no more than 1.5 pounds of potash per 1,000 square feet at a time on established turf. Iron application. Iron deficiency is the most common micronutrient deficiency in turfgrass. If chlorosis occurs in patchy random pattern from an iron deficiency, application of iron can be applied at a rate of 0.25 pounds of iron per 1,000 square feet to green up the turf. Mowing and clippings management. Grass clippings and other organic matter can be left on the turf to recycle nutrients back to the soil and reduce the need for fertilizer. Vertical mowing can be used to remove the thatch layer from the soil surface, improving air and moisture movement to the soil. Top dressing. Top dressing is a management practice used to improve soil structure and help conserve soil moisture throughout the addition of soil organic matter. Sand, soil, compost, synthetic material, or a mixture of them is applied as a thin layer to the surface of the soil. Aeration. Soil compaction can greatly reduce water, air, and nutrient infiltration. Aeration is a management practice used to reduce soil compaction. Aeration equipment removes soil cores, creating pores that allow the movement of water, air, and soil nutrients. For further information, contact the University of Missouri Turfgrass Extension. They offer guide sheets and educational programs to educate the public on fertility management practices and other turfgrass-related issues.
Created using Powtoon.